I don't think we ever know when we're going into it what it's going to end up like or what it's going to sound like. That's always been the case, really.
There are rumours today, as we record this, of Eminem and you headlining Glastonbury next summer. I can't even see your eyes.
Together.
I can't even. Yeah, right. Yeah, what a mashup. You must be so excited for people to hear this. In terms of what you do on the record, there's loads of beautiful detail through percussion. Were there any new sort of additions to your setup?
Yeah, I think for a while, stubbornly, I had a no percussion policy when I was first starting. I wanted to be like Mr. Rock drummer who only plays drums. But obviously you get a bit older and learn a few more things and learn what's important.
Alex seems just totally in his element vocally with this one and lyrically. Did he seem really happy making this record?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've sort of seen him gradually become like a different vocalist and writer as well. And it obviously a lot of it comes with age, as much of a cliche as that is. It just does. And just experiencing getting better at his craft in a way. First records, there were no attempts to do anything like that, and that was right for the time. We were like 17 or whatever. Wasn't the time to do that. And I think, he's just becomes like a different singer in that way. And I think, and it does suit him. Like it makes sense.
Did you always know that there was going to be another like sonic extension of Tranquility?
I don't think we ever know when we're going into it what it's going to end up like or what it's going to sound like. That's always been the case, really. With Tranquility, that was the case. And then with this one, it was we didn't really know what it was until it was finished. And it was a natural thing to go from Tranquility to this. Like, I feel like it always makes sense. It was like pick up where we left off a little bit.
So you laid this down in the monastery in Suffolk, right? And then also you did some stuff just outside of Paris too. How were the different kind of environments in terms of your creative working?
The main chunk of it was the one in Suffolk, which was when that's the main bit where we were all together and recording every day and living there, waking up there and doing it all. And then the rest of it, the France part of it was a lot of Al redoing the vocals and singing stuff there, and that's the studio where we did Tranquility as well. So, and we've done a lot of stuff there, so we were like quite familiar with that place and comfortable there. The Suffolk one it's just a house that's not even a studio. It's like we sort of took everything in there to make it into a studio, and just a place that we could all be together. And like we had like been in the same room for a couple of years at that point, so it was we could just completely like immerse ourselves in it, and I think that helped being able to wake up and just get straight into it.
For sure. I imagine quite like the early days, right? It's probably like rewinding the clock for you guys as a unit. Totally. And then you went to Rack and you did all the strings.
Yeah, by the time I'd heard it all fully done like that, it was like another level, because we had it in mind, and we had these little sketches, and we did like versions of the strings with keyboards and stuff just to see what like placeholders. But until you get the professionals in and like someone who's like, and Bridget who arranged all the strings, and all the players were obviously amazing. It's just like something I can't really comprehend when you see people like that do what they do. I just like hit things for a living. I can do that all day, but I could never do what they do. It's like, and it is just, I like want to take everything else away and just listen to the strings sometimes. It's like special.
If we talk about the image of the record as well, because I know you're a keen photographer, right? You did the cover photograph, which is for people that haven't seen it. You must be totally high up in New York in a room somewhere overlooking down this car on a rooftop car park, loads of donut marks around it where someone's been. Tell me when that happened.
It's actually LA. It's that downtown LA, which you don't really see much of. It's in a lot of films, but it's usually used to look like New York, because it doesn't look like, it's not palm trees and all that stuff that everyone expects. But I lived there for a year. I lived downtown for a year, and that was the view out of my bedroom window. And there was always something going on that car park. It was like people would like just be having a picnic on there for some reason. I never understood that one, but I got a picture of that too. It just wasn't quite right for the record. I took it a few years ago before the album was even sort of thought about, and it was just a photo I took, and I like sent it to Al along with another few photographs, just in a way of like, look at this photo, it's cool. This is this is the stuff I see where I live now. And he was sort of taken by the photo, and it just like kept coming back up to him in some way. And he just said, it sort of like tells a story, that photo, and I don't quite know what it is yet. And then as we got into the process of making the record, more and more the lyrics sort of mentioned the car. not just the title track, but like within other songs is a reoccurring thing. And then it just made sense for that to be the title and the cover.
Is it a Toyota Corolla? Did I read?
That's what we think it is. Yeah, I don't remember at the time what it was, but yeah, that seems to be the common consensus.
I'm sure you've all got nice like motors now, but what's the worst car you or Alex had looking back? Did you have some proper bangers?
I did, yeah, I did. Like my first car was a Vauxhall Nova. It cost 250 quid. Me and my brother had to fix it once, like they do, like the cliche thing of like using tights to fix the fan belt.
Sure.
And turns out it actually works. So we had to do that a couple of times. My first two cars were pretty rough, yeah.
In terms of the live set list, how was Reading and Leeds? Was it lovely to be back?
Yeah, that was fun. I think when we knew we were doing it, it seemed like it didn't seem that real that we'd be doing that again, like playing again. You know, like it seems such a foreign concept. It's been a while since we've been on stage, and it's all right. Can we remember how to do this and know what this feels like? And that was a nice welcome, you know, back to like the crowd back here. And then they were both great. They were both a lot of fun for us. And it was weird because obviously the record wasn't out, so we were still sort of like picking up where we left off live last time, but like we can only sneak in one new one or something. But it was definitely fun. Yeah.
There are rumours today, as we record this, of Eminem and you headlining Glastonbury next summer. I can't even see your eyes.
Together.
I can't even. Right. Yeah. What a mashup.
Yeah.
I can't see your eyes, so I can't even tell if you're lying. But I don't suppose you can tell me anything on that.
I think I know as much as you do at this point in terms of the rumours.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
So I'd love to.
Oh God, it'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, mash up with Eminem. It's like rewinding back to the late 90s, right? It looks like on your tour diary, October's kind of downtime. It's promo for you guys. The album's coming out, etc. And then you're off to South America, over to Australia, and then of course back to these shores like early next year, right? So
that's
a few months ahead.
Yeah, South America will be fun. That's always a wild one. But yeah, I see like what my next year looks like mapped out, and it's sort of. It's a bit of both. It's daunting but reassuring at the same time. At least I know what I'm going to be this time.
Totally. It's absolutely wonderful to have you back. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it, Matt.
No worries.